Good Monday morning, everyone, and Jai Bhagwan. So welcome to our 10 a.m. chair yoga class from my basement. Again, I thank my technical producer, Richard Miller, for hitting the on button. This is a gentle chair yoga class. However, today we will come off the chair for a time and use the chair as a prop. So the first thing we want to do is make sure you have a chair without arms. Since we turn from side to side, we want to be sure that there are no arms. Then bring yourself a little farther forward, maybe to the front third, and feel the sitting bones on your chair. See that your knees are over your ankles and your toes are coming toward me. With a roughly 2 fists width between your knees, that's our mountain pose. Roll your shoulders a few times. See if you can get a little some kinks out. And then allow them to just roll down your back. Placing your hands either palms down or palms up on your lap. Draw your chin back just enough to bring the weight of your head right over your spine. And close your eyes. Imagine there is a string drawing the crown of your head up tall, and engage your feet, gently pressing them down into the ground. You already feel the energy moving all the way up through your body. Our breath in yoga is done primarily through the nose, so see if you can narrow that breath down to moving in and out through your nostrils. So unless you have some congestion or other nasal obstruction, continue with that breath in and out through the nose and just begin to smooth it out. Then if you wish, we engage Ujjayi breath, and that's a little closure at the back of your throat. It's called the ocean breath. For those of you who tried to sound like Darth Vader at some point, it's kind of like Darth Vader, only maybe not so loud. But being able to listen to your breath and feel your breath, that connection of the breath to mind brings a little more sense of calm into your whole body. Then slowly deepen the breath all the way to the belly, ribs, chest, and let it go slowly. Inhale maybe to a count of 3 or 4. See if you can hold it at the top to a count of 3 or 4, and then let it leave your body to a count of 5 or 6. And when you hold the breath at the top, see if you can do so without constricting the back of your throat. Lengthen the degree of hold and inhale to that works best for you. You might even be inhaling to a count of 5 or 6, holding that long and exhaling to 7 or 8. Using these 2 pranayamas, Dirga Pranayama, which is the yogic 3-part breath, and Ujjayi breath, we start to unclutter the mind. The yogi sage Patanjali, some 3,000 years ago, defined yoga as the practice of quieting the mind. In this day and age, how often do you find your mind quiet? So even if you're focusing on your breath, you're not thinking of anything else. So we're allowing the mind to start to quiet. Then lower your chin gently toward your chest. Try not to bend the belly, we're just dropping the chin. Notice as you lower, being able to relax into the muscle behind your neck or between your shoulder blades. On your next breath in, begin to guide your chin towards your right shoulder. And then exhale slowly down and across. Inhale, chin to left shoulder. Exhale again, down and across. Inhale to right shoulder. Exhale, release slowly. Inhale to left shoulder. Exhale, release. Now very carefully, being mindful of your neck, begin to inhale, taking your chin up only as high as your neck will allow. Fill your lungs. Feel the breath moving. And then release, chin back to center. And then open your eyes. Good. Bring your left hand to the outside of the chair to hold on. Allow your right arm to drop to the side. Drop the chin once again toward your chest, and then begin to guide it towards your right shoulder. Then lean to the right. Notice as you lean, you feel some space between the left ear and left shoulder. Then very carefully nod your head slowly up and down. You can close your eyes if you wish, and just feel this slow movement. And as you do this, the effect that movement is having into the opposite side of your neck. And then very carefully guide your chin back toward your shoulder, back toward your chest, and then all the way back up, and bring your hands back to your thighs. You know, the muscles in our neck are responsible for holding this bowling ball, which is roughly 8 to 10 pounds on our head. And right now, a lot of us are probably glued to Facebook and news, and you have a tendency to kind of lean forward with the chin coming forward. Think of the stress that you're creating in your neck. So these are awesome ways to kind of release that stress. Okay, so right hand to the outside of the chair. You're going to drop the chin toward your chest and then guide it toward your left shoulder. Let that left arm drop down. Start to lean to the left. Once again, very carefully, slowly nod your head up and down. You can close your eyes if you wish. Then begin to bring your chin back toward your shoulder, then back toward your chest. Come all the way back to center and bring your hands back to your thighs. Good, so we worked with our neck a little bit. Let's just open the shoulders a little bit. Just give them some circles. Good, go the opposite direction. Notice as you give circles to your shoulders, what your shoulder blades are doing back there, moving back and forth, in and out. And then relax your shoulders down. Good. Bring your hands toward me and then turn them with the thumbs down. Cross your hands so the palms are facing each other and interlace your fingers. Press your hands forward. Good. Feel the shoulders. Now bend your elbows. You're going to drop the hands and see if you can turn your arms inside out. And then back again. One more time. Bend the elbows. And back. Good. Unlace your hands and take them the other way. Bend elbows. See what's going on here? Wrist and elbows movement. Good. One more time. See how the wrists come down, elbows bend, turn them inside out, and then back. Good. Release your hands down. I don't know about you guys, from here up, I'm already feeling some nice energy here. All right, so we're going to sweep the arms. This again works with the shoulders, but as we open our arms wide, imagine those shoulder blades coming toward each other and then pressing your heart, pressing toward your chest so you can really expand into that breath. It's also going to be a little mind thing. We start with our hands crossed. So as we sweep and we look in one direction, we come back to center. See if you can crisscross your arms the other direction. Then we're going to press the ceiling away from the floor, same thing, and that's extension into our spine as we start to move into the spine. All right, so crisscrossing your hands, take a big sweep of the arms, and you're going to look right. Take those arms back as far as you can. Again, imagine the shoulder blades pressing your chest open, and then exhale as you come back to center and cross your hands, your arms the other direction. Inhale again, sweep wide, look left. And exhale, slowly back to center. Inhale, sweep wide, squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other, look to the right, and then exhale as you come back to center. Again, inhale, sweep wide, look left, press your feet into the floor, grow tall. And then exhale, come back to center. Now as we press the ceiling away from the floor, we're going to take the right arm up first, left arm down. Okay, so inhale, right arm goes up, left arm goes down. Feel the opposing energy across your chest. Exhale, come back to center. Again, inhale, left arm up, right arm down. Be mindful of shoulders. You can always skip or modify. Exhale, come back to center. Again, inhale, right arm up, left arm down. Press your feet into the floor as well. Engage your core. Exhale, come back to center. And one more time. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down. Press it away. And exhale, back to center. Good. Release your palms down on your thighs. Take a cleansing breath. It's a big breath in through your nose and let it go through your mouth. All right. So let's take some baby calves and cows, so some kittens and calves, you might say. Some people, if you're not used to sitting up away from the back of your chair, you may already be feeling a little bit of soreness in your back. You have to engage your core. If that soreness is really bothering you, you can sit back. However, we will be doing some poses from the front of the chair. So it might not be a bad idea to put a couple cushions behind your back and the chair. Okay? So we're just going to keep the palms down right now. As you inhale, press the feet down, roll the shoulders back, lift your chin, open your chest, engage your core. And as you exhale, go ahead and slump in your chair. So let the chin drop, shoulders soften, back soften, belly softens, legs relaxed. Inhale again, press feet down, shoulders back, belly draws in, chest open, chin up. And exhale, slump. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come up nice and tall. Now we're going to move into some cats and cows. What I want you to be kind of noticing in your body is as we move into a cow pose, the shoulder blades come together as you broaden the collarbone and the tailbone curls up. So the pelvic tilt is down in front, up and back. And as we round into the cat pose, the pelvic tilt goes down and back as you imagine tucking the tailbone up in front. The spine begins to round to open spaces between the vertebrae, and the shoulder blades come way away from each other as the chin tucks. Now, people who have osteoporosis or osteopenia, please do not press too hard or just a tiny bit into your cat pose. We do not want to stress your spine. Okay, so you have to be very mindful of what's going on in your back. So we're going to start with our hands coming back toward the hip creases, thumbs right by hip creases. Inhale, press the feet in, engage your belly, shoulders roll back, and then come halfway forward, pressing your elbows to the back of the chair, your chin toward me. As you exhale, slide your hands to your knees, tuck your chin, now rounding your spine. Shoulders coming forward, belly drawing in. Inhale, come up. And halfway forward. This is our cow pose, Vityasana. And then exhale into the cat. Hands to knees, round the spine, Marjoriasana. Now close your eyes. Inhale, come up. Use the breath like a wave from tailbone to crown of head. And then exhale, tucking the chin. Hands to knees, rounding, tuck the tailbone, draw the navel in. Feel the shoulder blades now moving. Inhale, come up, shoulders back, chin up, chest forward, belly engaged, tailbone up. Squeeze the shoulder blades gently down your back. And then exhale, tuck the chin, hands to knees, round your spine, draw the navel in. Now this one we're going to hold a bit. So let's inhale, come up, thumbs to hip creases, shoulders back, elbows back, chest open. Now hold the pose. I want you to feel your back bend. This is a back bend. Think of this as cobra pose if we were on the ground. Lengthening, gently lifting. Please do not stress your neck. So just keep a neutral gaze. Shoulders down your back, shoulders away from your ears, shoulder blades down your back, elbows near your ribs, tailbone curls up. Feel this. Try to imagine holding this pose for a few breaths. Good. Then take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop the chin. We're going to round to our cat pose. And again, you want to hold this pose for a bit. With your chin relaxing down, shoulders forward, shoulder blades moving away from each other. We're giving those rhomboids a nice massage there, the muscles between your shoulder blades. Tucking the tailbone, draw the navel in. Feel the spaces between the vertebrae getting bigger. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Good. Oh, that felt pretty darn good. Okay, we're moving into some lateral movement. We're going to take our twist this morning a little deeper. So let's start with the left hand on the outside of your chair. Okay, you're going to let your right arm drop off to the side. So that right arm is actually going to come up and over. So this is going to depend on your shoulders. So if you cannot take your shoulder to the sky, your arm to the sky rather, you can take fingertips to shoulder or just keep your hand on your waist, on your hip. All right, come up nice and tall, feet pressing down. That left hand is pressing down. It's there for 3 reasons. It's going to keep you from falling off the chair. As you bend the elbow, okay, see if you don't bend. If you bend, it keeps the shoulder away from the ear. And as that hand presses down, it allows your opposite side to really, really open, okay? So right hand by your side, feet pressing down. Begin to inhale, and then during that in-breath, turn from shoulder to fingertip. We're still inhaling, reach up high. Exhale, bend elbow, reach. Keep that right sitting bone on the chair. Inhale, reach up. And again, exhale. Press that left hand down, bend the elbow. Keep your shoulders stacked. Inhale, lift up. Again, exhale. Don't let your chest roll forward. If anything, lift that right shoulder a little bit more. And then inhale, come all the way up. And relax, right arm down. Now close your eyes, bring your hands to your thighs. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in. Feel the breath moving smoothly into your right lung. It feels so much more open. Okay? Right hand on the chair, left arm by your side. Shoulders rolling back. Inhale, slow breath in. During that breath in, turn shoulder to fingertip. You're keeping all the way up to the sky. Reach high. Exhale, bend right elbow. Reach over. Left sitting bone still on chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open into your left ribs. Feel that stretch. Inhale, lift up. And one more time. Reach, stack the shoulders. Don't let your chest roll forward. And then inhale, come all the way up and release that arm down. Good. Bring both palms back to your thighs and take a cleansing breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ah, nice. Okay, so the 6 movements of the spine are the twists, which we're going to do here in a sec. Side to side we just did, and back bend, forward fold, which we did, plus extension, which they really don't consider movements of the spine, but we know they are. So we're going to move our knees to the right side of your mat, or to your chair. Okay? So knees are on the right side. Again, make sure that your ankles are under your knees. And take your hands just to the back of the chair. Now, gaze out over your knees. Gaze out over your knees. Come up nice and tall and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, use your hands as a bit of leverage to move just the navel first, then your chest, and then your chin as you move into a twist. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale. Now this one we're going to hold a little bit. It's harder to breathe in a twist. The diaphragm is our breathing muscle. It's really important that we exercise that muscle as well. So again, you're going to gaze out over the knees, come up tall. Deep breath in, and exhale, twist. Navel first, chest, chin. Hold your twist, breathe, exercise that breathing muscle. Hold your twist, just bring your chin back to your left shoulder. Now we're feeling the muscles that are engaged in our twist. Feel into your left side. Feel into your core. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Come back to center. Good. Just bring your hands to the outside of your left thigh and take a little tiny counter twist. Nice. Okay, so you're going to scoot a little toward me so that that left leg completely is free of the chair. Free of the chair. Okay? We're going to let that knee go down to the floor. It's not quite to the floor unless you have a really long femur. All right, and you're going to hold on to the back of the chair with your right hand. Bring your left fingertips to your shoulder. Now we're going to inhale, press the knee down, and take your elbow up. Feel your whole left side, really stretch. Exhale, come back to center. Again, inhale, elbow up, knee down. Exhale, back to center. And one more time. Inhale, elbow up, knee down. Oh. And exhale, back to center. Now we're going to open into this low back muscle, which it's really important to do this like almost every day. This back muscle, our quadratus lumborum, can get very tight, and it's really important that we do a little stretch with that every day to eliminate that possible cause of back pain. So come up tall, make sure that your right foot is pressing down into the ground and that knee is still down. So if you can, you're going to inhale, bring your left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, start to reach forward, hinge at the hips. Now sweep that arm to the back of your chair. Reach way behind you. Press your knee down. Reach that finger way to the back. Now you feel that stretch right in here into your low left back. Breathe. Work the stretch. And then slowly come back up. Phew. Ah. All right, we're going to move into our runner's lunge. So we have that left leg back. Now, if you can, see if you can take it back and don't lock the knee. Just find maybe a little bend in the knee, but see if you can move your toes so they're right under your heel. Now you're going to feel a nice stretch into your left hip flexor and your left quadriceps. Make sure that right foot is pressing down. I'm feeling it. Feel that runner's lunge. Now, see if you can release both hands to heart center. Stay with your breath. Keep the shoulders moving down your back. Adjust your pose as your body requires. Right foot pressing down, belly engaged, shoulders down, left leg actively engaged. Even if your knee needs to be very bent, you're still feeling this beautiful stretch here. Just breathe. Good. Now just release the hands down. Now see, this is going to depend on the hip. See if you can turn toward me and maybe take that left foot flat to the floor. The toes will be facing in slightly, heel on the mat. If the hip does not cooperate, bring that leg forward so you have a 90-degree angle between your legs. Again, knees are aligned right over your ankles. We're going to move into Warrior Two and take a few poses here. So either way, 90 degrees or a foot back. Open your arms and see if you can turn your belly toward me. Reach out through the fingers, no fish hands. Every part of our body is working here. Keep the shoulders down your back. We're going to move from a twisted warrior into a side angle. So we want to take right arm up to the ceiling and press that left arm over our right leg. You can feel the belly moving. And then release back to Warrior Two. Let's just take a reverse Warrior Two. So turn your right palm up. Got to engage your legs and your core. You're going to inhale, right arm up and left arm down. So you got to feel what's keeping you from falling off the chair. Lots of strength here. Come back through Warrior Two. Now start to lengthen over your right thigh. Bring your forearm to your thigh. Press it firmly down. Do not let the ear rest on your shoulder. Bring your left hand to your hip. And we're going to try to draw the left shoulder back and expose more of your chest. You can stay right here. This is fine. If you can, maybe take that left arm out, turn palm up, and reach to the sky. One more movement here if you can. Take a breath in and lengthen that arm over your ear. Still pressing that right forearm firmly down. Parsvakonasana, side angle. Now let's inhale, come all the way up. Right arm to the ceiling, left hand presses forward. Come back to Warrior Two. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen, and exhale back into Parsvakonasana. And then inhale, come all the way back up and lower. Good. Bring your legs back to center, still at the front of the chair. Palms down. Inhale, shoulders roll back, chin up, chest halfway forward. And then exhale as you round back. Oh, beautiful. Come all the way up and we'll move to the other side. So moving both legs to the left, sitting on your chair. Bring your hands to the back of the chair. Again, make sure that your feet are down, knees over ankles. So start by gazing out over your knees. Get your spine up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, use your hands. Belly first, chest, chin. Inhale. Come back to center again, looking out over the knees. Now remember, this one we're going to hold. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, belly, chest, chin. Hold the pose, not the breath. Feel into the pose. Settle into your pose. Challenge your diaphragm. Keep your hands on the chair in the twist. Guide just your chin to your right shoulder. Now feel the muscles working here. Still breathing deeply. Then take another big breath in and release. Bring your hands to the outside of your right thigh and just take a little counter pose. Whew. All right. So we're going to take that side stretch and low back stretch. So left hand on the chair, you're going to scoot toward me and release that right knee all the way down. Okay. Bring your right hand up, fingertips to your shoulder. Inhale, elbow up, knee presses toward the floor. Open your right side. Exhale, come back to center. Again, inhale, elbow up, knee down. Press your right hip down also. Feel the whole side. Exhale, come back to center. And one more time. Elbow up, knee presses down. Press, press, press. Oh. And exhale back to center. Good. Let that arm come down. Whew. I just had a hot flash. Whew. All right. Side stretch. We're going to inhale. Right arm up. Lift up tall. Lengthen forward from the hips. Don't bend at the belly. Then sweep that arm all the way to the back. Oh, I can feel it already. Feel into your right side low back. Press the knee down. Reach the fingers away. Try to create more space from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Breathe. And then release. Oh, come all the way back. Oh, that felt awesome. All right, we're going to move into the runner's lunge. So again, we're going to take that right leg. See if you can start to walk it back. So again, some of you may only get to here. As long as you're feeling Santosha, this is being present with what's going on. Okay, so as long as you're feeling that hip flexor stretch or quadricep, this is where you need to be. Don't press it back and try to force a pose. You're dealing with skeletal and muscle parts of your body. So pressing it back, walking those toes back only to that degree that works for you. So if it's back all the way, again, remember, don't lock your knee. Keep a little bend in the knee and try to get your toes right under your heel. Then bringing your belly so it's still facing the left knee. See if you can bring hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back. So we're just holding what would be crescent lunge if we didn't have the chair here. We're just holding crescent lunge. So you can feel the muscles in your right leg. Left leg is pressing down into the ground. So that left leg isn't just hanging out here, it's working too. Make sure you're not holding your breath. When you hold breath, you may be holding tension as well. Feel into that right hip flexor and your quadricep, maybe even into your glute a little bit. You can feel some sensation. Good. All right, we're going to move toward the front again. Now, depending on your hip, see if you can just lower that right foot flat to the floor with the toes coming in slightly. You want to make sure that the pinky toe as well as the big toe and the heel is completely grounded. If that's not going to work, bring that right leg forward. Get yourself settled in to a 90-degree angle with knees over ankles. This is perfectly fine. All right, find that pose that works for you. I'll walk mine back. And then the belly is turning to face me. Open your arms. Virabhadrasana 2, cheerleader arms. No droopy arms. Again, you may have to modify depending on shoulders, but see where you can take your pose. Good. We're going to take that twisted warrior, Viparita Virabhadrasana, a reverse warrior, and then our side angle and flow just a bit. So you're going to take left arm up, bring that right arm all the way forward. Press the right hand away, press the left hand to the ceiling. Feel your belly moving. You can feel your abdominal organs moving to the left. Come back to warrior 2. Take the reverse warrior, so turn the left palm up. We're going to inhale, left arm up, right arm down. Again, your core is so engaged here to prevent you from falling off the chair. So just challenge yourself, but don't go any deeper than what feels right for you. Come back to warrior 2. Moving into side angle, we want to lengthen through the side waist first. Left forearm firmly down, right hand to hip. Firmly pressing down, no ear to shoulder. We're lifting the left side body. Draw the right ribs up and back, shoulder back. This may be exactly where some of you wish to be. Maybe lengthening right arm, turning from shoulder to fingertip, inhale up to the sky. Again, left hand pressing down, right arm reaching up. Take a deep breath in if you wish, and open. Now make sure that that right foot is pressing down firmly So you feel from heel to hip to shoulder to fingertip. Lots of energy here in Parsvakonasana. And now we're going to move. Let's inhale, come up. Left arm up, right arm forward. Come back through warrior two. As you inhale and lengthen. And exhale, side angle. One more time, come up. Twist your warrior. Come back to warrior two. Good. Release your arms down. Bring your legs back to center. Palms down. Oh, take a nice cleansing breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Ah, good. So we're going to come off the chair and do just a few poses here. Then we'll come back down and do a little vinyasa movement. All right, so when you're going to come off the chair, go around to the back of your chair. It's a prop. This chair is now a prop. Just going to move it a little forward. Okay. Settle into mountain pose, Tadasana. Parallel the outer edges of your feet, toes coming toward me. You need to find neutral pelvic tilt. So belly up and in just a bit to engage, tailbone just in a nice position so our butts aren't sticking out and we're not tucking it under. Okay. Bring your hands to the chair. We're going to press into our toes, lift the heels as far as you can, and then slowly come back down. Again, inhale, lift those heels nice and high. Woo, almost fell. Make sure you don't pull the chair back like I just did. Okay, the fingertips are just resting on the chair for support, and then lower back down. Now let's see if we can do it with one hand or no hands. All right, so let's see if we can inhale, come up, and exhale slowly down. My ankle just cracked. Again, inhale, press up, and exhale slowly down. Good. Now bring your hands to the chair. Turn your toes out so you look like a duck. Roll the shoulders back, come up nice and tall again. Draw the navel up and in slightly. Inhale, lift the heels. I want you to feel what's going on in your legs and your butt. Exhale slowly down. Keep those muscles drawn in. Hug the muscles to your bones. Inhale again as you lift up. Hug them in tight. Pull the navel in. Don't let your tailbone curl out. Exhale, come down. Maybe one hand, maybe no hands. Inhale, press up. And exhale down. Woo, good. Hands to chair. Now pigeon toe. Turn your toes in. This is a totally different feeling. Okay, toes are turned in. Again, you're going to inhale. As you lift those heels, feel into your calves, feel into your outer hips, feel what's moving here. Again, don't tuck the tailbone out. Draw the navel up and in. Feel that. Hug muscles to bones. Slowly lower. Again, inhale, come up. And exhale down. Maybe one hand, maybe no hands, your choice. Inhale. This one can get a little tricky. And exhale. Awesome. Release your hands down. Whew. Okay, you're going to take your feet a little wider. Turn your toes out. Now, take a little bit of time here to find your stance. So if your feet are not wide enough, your knees may be going way past your toes. So you may have to walk your feet out a little bit. Make sure that as you bend your knees, they're going towards your toes, not coming in towards your chair. Okay, so knees toward toes, not toward chair. And then go ahead, come all the way back up. Now roll the shoulders back. Again, you need to draw that tailbone or the navel up and in. Imagine you have a 10-pound weight on your tailbone and it's going to go straight down. It's not going to stick out. You can keep your hands on the chair. Take a deep breath in and we're going to exhale, come down. Utkatta Konasana. Inhale slowly. Exhale. Whew. Again, nice big breath in. Inhale, tailbone is very heavy. It's drawing you down, belly up and in. We're not bringing that chest forward. Again, we're not also pulling on the chair. Fingertips are resting. Now go ahead, press up. Okay. Now you can keep your hands on the chair. If you wish to come into full Utthita Konasana, take your arms out, palms up, cactus your arms. Draw those shoulders back, shoulder blades toward each other, elbows are back. Chest is very open. Take a nice deep breath, and then exhale, come down into your pose. Now we're going to hold this for a little bit. So let's see if we can use that breath to soften our mind. Mind gets a little crazy sometimes. Pull the navel up and in, 10-pound weight on that tailbone. Shoulder blades back and down. Shoulders or elbows back. Chest is up, not coming forward. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, float the arms down. Heel toe your feet back to center. Whew, shake it out. Good. Now we're going to do something that opens the hips a little bit. So obviously people with hip replacements or hip issues either skip or modify, all right? You're going to have to be the judge here. So you're going to step back just a little from the chair, and you can hold on to the chair if you wish, or you can just bring hands to hips. So think of this as a curtsy. I got to move forward here. Okay, we're going to curtsy. So just to show you, if you just want to hold on a minute, just to show you what's going on, we're going to bend both knees slightly. Now you're going to bring that right leg up. Make a few circles just to get it kind of warmed up. Now it's going to be right toes cross over, and we curtsy. They come around to the back, and we curtsy. And then we'll do the same thing on the left side. All right, so 3 times forward, 3 times back. Again, hands can be on the chair, just don't pull it back, or hands on your hips. Or you can even take your hands out to the side like you have a little dress on, okay? So let's go ahead, just bring that right knee up, make some circles. Let's get that hip a little more open here, opposite direction. Ooh, just cracked. Good. Now, let's inhale and then curtsy, and then just move to the back. Come back to the front and move to the back. Again to the front and to the back. Awesome. Bring your leg back to center. Whew. Take that cleansing breath if you want. Draw it right down into that leg. Good. Weight on the right leg. We're going to bend that knee. Bring that left knee up. Make some circles. One direction. Other direction. Boy, my hips are really cracking here this morning. All right. Take a nice breath. Curtsy. Cross it to the front. Back up. Woo, and cross it to the back. To the front. My left hip is giving me issues today. And to the back. Cross over. Back to the front. And again to the back. Beautiful. Come all the way back. Whew. Shake it out. All right, we've got one more here. This one's called the falling star. Again, this is going to work the strength of our legs. So you can keep your hands on the chair, or you can go to heart center if you wish. That will challenge a little bit. We're going to start with the weight on the left leg and take your right toes to the floor out to the side. Keep a little bend in the left knee. All right. So if you can, hands to heart center, little bend in left knee. As we inhale, we're going to open and lift that right leg, and exhale, come back to center. Again, hand can stay on chair. Inhale, lift. Exhale, center. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale into the star. Exhale. I think that was 4. Let's do 5. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that foot back. Good. Right leg stays grounded. Left toes out. Little bend in right knee. hands on chair or to heart center, or maybe just one hand. All right, so let's inhale, lift up, left leg, exhale to center. Inhale, express, exhale to center. Inhale, open, exhale, I got two more. Inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale and exhale everything back. Ah, all right. So we're going to come back down on the chair. Oh, I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do some Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. So with me sideways, you'll be able to see a little bit better of what's going on. We'll take the first round slow so I can explain what's going on, and then we're going to move through this sun salutation. This is a coordination of breath with movement, pranapita. After that one, we'll just take another form of sun breaths, and that works a little bit into the core in the back as well. Then we'll move into our relaxation. Relaxation is when we come into Shavasana, and it's a time when we just kind of incorporate both the physical practice and that emotional or spiritual practice, which is the breath, into what we just did today. Okay, so again, I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see what's going on. We'll explain slowly. Stay at the front of your chair. Sitting bones, good. We start in mountain pose. Shins perpendicular to the floor, knees over ankle, crown of head up, tailbone, shoulders down your back. Press your feet into the floor. Inhale, reach high. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, lengthen forward from the hips. Release your hands down and soften your chin. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Lengthen crown of head, chin up and forward. Exhale again, fold. Press your feet into the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms, reach up nice and high. Exhale, hands to heart center. That was actually the sun breath. So let's do another sun breath. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale, lengthen forward and fold. Inhale, hands to front of knees. Draw crown of head, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep arms to the sky, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. All right, moving into Surya Namaskar. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, draw your right foot back slightly. Press your hands down. Chin lifts. This is our runner's lunge. I think I missed one. We're going to draw the left foot back. Press your hands forward. This is plank pose, upper push-up. You can feel your core engaged. Then inhale, draw the elbows back so it's knees, chest, and chin, chaturanga. And exhale here. Now imagine there's an invisible wall in front of you. Slide your forearms up the wall. Press your feet down. You can feel your core. This is Cobra Bhujangasana. Then we're going to inhale, both arms up, heels to the floor, flex your feet, and just hinge. Come just a little forward as though you're pressing the feet and the hands onto the floor in downward facing dog. Then we're going to inhale, draw both feet back, left foot a little farther, hands down on your left foot or left knee, runner's lunge. Exhale, bring both feet back, arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so you can feel as we move through that, lots of engagement into your core to help support your back. Hands at heart center. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, come forward, fold. Inhale, hands to right knee, right foot back. Press down, lift up. Exhale, both feet back, hands forward, plank pose. Pull the navel in. Inhale, elbows back, knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Inhale, arms slide, cobra pose. Exhale, arms up, heels to the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, both feet back, left foot a little farther, hands on left knee, press down, lift up. Exhale, both feet back to center, arms by your side. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, lengthen forward, fold. Inhale, hands to right knee, right foot back. You're going to press down, lift up. Exhale, both feet back, hands forward, plank pose. Inhale, elbows back, knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Press your feet down. Then exhale, arms up, heels out, V pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, both feet back, left foot just a little farther. Press down onto the knee, lift chest, chin. Exhale, feet back to mountain, arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lengthen and forward fold. Inhale, hands to right knee, right foot back, press down, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, both feet back, hands press forward, plank, pull the navel in. Inhale, elbows back, chin, chest, knees, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, forearms up, press your feet down, grow tall. Exhale, heels out, fingertips up, hinge at the hips, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, both feet back, left foot a little farther, hands pressed down, shoulders back, chest, chin up. Exhale, return your feet, arms by your side. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now just close your eyes and see if you don't feel that prana moving through your body. And then open your eyes. We're just going to take a few rounds of that sun breath now. That deep breath in and slow breath out really feels good too. So just a few rounds of just basic sun breath. And then we'll come into our Shavasana. So let's start in mountain. Hands at heart center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, reach toward me. And then allow yourself to fold gently. Tuck the chin. Now inhale, slide your hands to the shins just below your knees. Lengthen chin and chest forward. Exhale, back into that fold. Now press your feet into the floor. You need to pull your navel in, engage your core as you sweep your arms, reach up. You can even look up if you wish, and hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms, reach up, look up if you wish. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, lengthen and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and just one more time. Inhale, exhale, reach, and soften. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull your navel in, help your back, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful, everyone. Now you can stay here at the front of your chair, or if you wish, go ahead, slide to the back. Roll your shoulders. Let those shoulder blades move down your back. Let your hands rest heavily on your lap, palms down or palms up. Close your eyes. Feel that prana. You can feel as though the body is pulsing. It's an aura of energy. Now take a nice deep breath in through the nose and allow it to leave through your mouth as though you're blowing through a straw. The straw breath is a very powerful breath to release tension. Imagine you draw positive energy with the in-breath and we're letting go of the negative with the out-breath. You can almost feel that your body is letting go. And then just find that nice breath, just like we did in the beginning. Maybe a breath in to a count of 3 or 4 and let it go maybe to a count of 5 or 6. This time hold the breath at the bottom, just bringing the next breath in when your body requires it. Deep breath in, slow breath out, a pause at the bottom. And then allow your breath to move at its own normal rhythm. Allow your chin to once again just drop gently toward your chest and make your own little movements from side to side. Then very carefully guiding your chin up only as high as the neck allows and come back to center. Open your eyes and release your hands by your side. And then with one more big breath, let us reach our arms to the sky and draw the energy back to your heart centers. This morning, I reached out to many of my classmates on our WHS Class of 74 group. So if I have any classmates on, or anybody actually, in the comment section, if you wouldn't mind, just let us know where you are at this point. If you're in Williamsport, tag city. If you are out of the area, please let us know where you are. I am so excited to be able to share this practice with so many of you. Have an awesome day, everybody. The light in me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.